Hello guys, James here and welcome back to episode number 5 now, I think, in my road to go on FIFA Ultimate Team on the Nintendo Switch. Basically, in today's episode we've got a bit of a bumper episode actually, quite a bit going on, and it's over the 10 minutes that I was aiming for. I think it's about just under 14 minutes this one. But before I get too much into it, thank you all again for your support. And yeah, just keep up the comments, like, subscribing, and yeah, all that good stuff. It's just so good, and just motivates me that little bit more, and just makes it just even more fun than it already is. So thank you so much for that. I love you guys. And yeah, basically today's episode we have got Division 8 gameplay for this first section, or most of this starting section. And what I've done is, because there's loads of goals in it, I've sped the goals up to 1.5 times speed just to get through them a bit easier and a bit quicker. And obviously we've still got the teams showing you, showing the teams I come up against before the games, all the same as usual. And yeah, some exciting stuff, and a new method I've got for making some coins at the end that will probably be quite interesting to a lot of you, I reckon. So yeah, definitely stick around for that. But yeah, definitely enjoying the team that I'm using at the minute, getting right back into the Switch version of FIFA, really learning the mechanics again, and yeah, just getting right back in the swing of it. As we see our CDM Gabamin smash one in with his weak foot there. I don't know what he was doing that far up the pitch, but I'll take that all day long. And then we get this guy just absolutely gifting us the ball to Igalo, and he's never going to miss that. Quite a clinical finisher actually, and I've likened him a bit more than I did in the first couple of seasons. So yeah, he tucked that away nicely, and then he just, a lot of people, they lose their head once you've scored a few goals, and he brought his keeper out there, and then Jota scored, and then that one would just play around, and again Igalo's there. Another lovely goal. I can't remember who plays that through there, but someone plays through the ball to Igalo, and a lovely little dink, like I was explaining in the last video. Those dinks, those little ones, when they're rushing their keeper out, especially when they get to the edge of the box where they obviously can't handle it, you can just dink it quite nicely over the keeper, and we get an 8-0 win there. So definitely doing the business in Division 8, which I would kind of expect, being, or having played as much FIFA as I've played over the years, and I bet that's the same for some of you lot. This guy, a 3-4-3 formation, which you don't often see, and with my 3 attackers, I always fancy myself against someone using 3 at the back, because obviously it's 3-on-3 most of the time, and yeah, especially when they haven't got fast players. So we do take a nice lead, 2-0 there, and then we get another one here. We somehow managed to play the ball through to Josh King right under his keeper, never really going to miss that one from there. This one, Josh King plays it out to Minamino, who is actually a great little player considering he's only 75 rated and his stats aren't that great on paper. He does the business, and yeah, he scores a lovely chip, and then we get another chip there with Trossard, and yeah, just reaffirming what I said in the last video. If you sort of, the more you play the game, the more you sort of work out what you can get away with and what works from where, and it just makes all of the game, obviously, like any game really, like anything, the more you do it, the easier it gets, and the more you realise what you can do. And yeah, just happy days as we get another 5-0 win. So just absolute goals galore in this one, and yeah, like I said, I would kind of expect it, and I reckon a lot of you would when you're in these early divisions, especially when there's probably a lot of new players who, as you can see, with when they've got low chemistry, and when they've got low fitness, you can see that at the start of the game. You just know if they're not doing those things, they're probably not that good at the game, because most of the decent people, you're using full chemistry teams and you're playing with players who have fitness. So it almost goes hand in hand. You don't do one or the other, you do all of that to just give yourself the best chance. But we do come away probably the best team we've come up against so far in divisions. He had Vardy, Bellarabi, and just an overall good squad compared to ours. But we do come away with a 1-1 victory, and I believe it was maybe Son got the goal there. But yeah, that was actually, we had to use our lone Heung-min Son up striker, and he was great to use. We only used him for one game while I think it was Igalo was injured. And yeah, he was absolutely amazing in this game. Started off, scored 2 goals, a lovely first finish. That second one just an easy finesse, and then that one was a lovely first time goal. I think that might have been Minamino, played it into Decore on his left foot, first time bottom corner. Then we've got Minamino again. Like I said, or like I was trying to explain to you last video, when you're running and it works well more with a one-on-one situation. I was one-on-one with his player, stopped with I think it's both the triggers to sort of do the close control, and then just literally cut inside and just finesse that one past the keeper. He does pull a goal back, a nice goal just outside the box of Callum Wilson, but we do get another one to go even further ahead with Minamino in the first half. And then 75th minute, Minamino, I don't know how many times I've said Minamino, but Minamino, and yeah, he gets, what's that, I don't know how many goals he scored this game. It's got to be at least 4 or 5, but yeah, like I said, he is a great little player to use, and I definitely recommend him if you're just starting out, or even if you're quite a way into the game. Just give him a little try, you might love him, and then you can use your coins from other players you've got if you sell them to upgrade your team elsewhere. And that puts us within 1 win of the title in Division 8. And this was one of our packs that we've done, that we have from one of the SBCs that we were saving, but I accidentally opened it, so I'll just put that in the video to show you that I opened that. And we also pick up a brand new Deulofeu right forward to perfectly fit in our 4-3-2-1 squad, for I think that was 12 or 1300 coins, which is a bit of a steal. I was seeing him go for a lot more than that on bid, so to get him on a buy now, that was quite lucky. And he goes straight in the squad for this last game, and we take the lead there with of strangest of players being right up there, the furthest up the field, DeAndre Yedlin getting a cheeky little header, and then Igalo there being the clinical finisher that he is, just latches onto that ball and plays it under the keeper. We get quite a nice worked ball there from Lanzini out to Jota on the wing, crosses it over to Igalo, and we get a 3-0 rage quit. And yeah, that is a Div 8 title, so very nice indeed. We've won all 3 divisions so far, Div 10, Div 8, Div 10, Div 9 and Div 8, all with winning the title, so that's a nice bit of coin bonuses we've been getting. And yeah, really happy with how that's going. And then here you see me pick up a left wing Bergwijn, very nice card to pick up, and yeah, obviously one of the January transfers to Tottenham, and he will slot in the team. Haven't actually used him yet, but he's someone I'm looking forward to using. And then you're just seeing a load more of my trading. You see a silver inform there. He was out of a bronze pack actually, so I can't remember how much he sold for, but I think it was about 6,500 coins. So off of 400 coins bronze packs, that's not bad at all. A Man U player in there. And yeah, just carry on what I've been telling you guys, the low bidding on players. I find if you try and find players that you want to put in your team and learn their prices, not only can you buy them players, but you can also use that to trade, because you're killing 2 birds in 1 stone. You're getting a good price for a player you want, and you're making a bit of coins trading with them. But then you're going to start to see a lot of silver items I was selling, because basically my trading technique for this episode was actually silver pack method with the just the normal silver packs, the 2,500 coin ones. A little warning before I go into anything, obviously if loads of people start doing this, then it will become less viable, so just keep an eye on how many of sort of like the silver contracts are on the market and stuff, because that will hinder the profit margins. But yeah, basically I was buying loads of silver packs, and the main reason was because one, I thought obviously the silver contracts go for 500 coins each, and you're probably going to get at least 3, I was finding on average in the packs. So you're getting at least 1,500 coins back before you've even started. Then the fitness cards obviously sell for at least 200. The attribute cards go for a lot. The player training cards, obviously not the goalie ones, but the player ones. And then a lot of silver kits and badges go. And then I was just saving all the players. So I've still got all that value in my club, while still doing bronze packs, so I was making money from that as well. I also, just like I was doing loads over this video, I was investing, while obviously team of the season so far is here now, people are opening loads of packs, loads of gold packs. There's loads of gold players on the market. I was doing minimum bidding on any gold players to just get some in my squad for SBCs and stuff. So that's why my coins have gone down. But you can see there, that Republic of Ireland player I sold for 3,500 coins done. And actually a bit funny really, on the 4-leaf Clover SBC challenge, the one that's to do with Ireland, I was struggling big time with the one where you've got to do a squad full of Republic of Ireland and Northern Irish players. So I was basically buying the silver packs, as you have to have 5 silver players in that team to try and pack them, but I was making quite a bit of profit off the bronze, off the silver packs as it was anyway. So that was how I was doing that, and you can see I'll complete it now. So again, if you haven't done this and you need help, just pause it on the squads so you can see how I've done these teams. But yeah, it just all worked hand in hand. I didn't actually get any players that I didn't have. I bought one of those duns for cheap when I was sniping these silver Irish players, but then I did end up packing him. So I mean, I made money because I sold him anyway for a big profit, and all the rest you'll see I got them for very, very cheap prices. Some of these bronze shiny ones as well, because you have to have, I think it's 5 shiny players in the squad and 5 silver players, as well as at least one of each nation. So it's easy to go with just one Northern Irish and the rest Republic of Irish. And yeah, I did have to convert this Cam bronze midfielder up to a centre forward to fit the chemistry, but we got that done. And yeah, that squad was the most expensive by far, and but well worth it to complete the set and get those packs, which we are going to be opening next episode. And I'm planning on doing the hybrid leagues for that as well, which you'll see at the start of next episode. And I'm hoping that video will definitely be a live one, I think. So I'll just show you those SBCs first of all, and then I'll open all the packs. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, if not Thursday, that'll be up. Just so I'll make sure I get that in while the Premier League team of the seasons are still in packs, so I can hopefully pack one of them. And then this is the last one now in the what do you call it, Rainbow's End, which is the last one in the 4-leaf Clover SBC set. So we complete that, a prime gold players pack, and then we get a rare mega pack for completing that. So we're just giving ourselves some decent packs to open. And then this is the Premier League one, which I believe is still up, and this one's actually very cheap. I used 2 untradeable Premier League players in there, bronze ones, and then I had a couple more untradables, and then just a few cheap golds off the market, and that gives us a gold players pack there. So it's only 1 rare, but I think it's definitely worth it. But yeah, cool, I've said a few words in this episode, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the support. Just ending off with some more soul stuff here, and yeah, if you could hit up the links in the description below, that'd be great. Make sure you drop a sub on the channel, drop a like. Yeah, I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Cheers guys.